back to the edge of the prehistoric, everyone. I'm your host, Swift Edge, and today we have a brand new episode of Prehistoric Emergence from Azun Studios, and this one is titled Beast of the Earth. I already got it all ready, queued up to go. This was actually pointed out that apparently there was a new episode on my last entry of watching the first season, which the first season was just wild. We have got 22 minutes of pure prehistoric dinosaur terror. We have no idea what else could be possibly emerging from the hollow earth. I have a feeling that it's not going to be anything friendlier than what we've already got. Everything else, nice. This, probably worse. Let's go ahead and get this going. Prehistoric Emergence refers to an event in which numerous animals once believed to be extinct for millions of years have suddenly reappeared through unexplained openings such as caves, deep holes, and the ocean. Which is always fun. It's just more proof of why I don't want to go in the ocean and will never go in the ocean, and why the ocean's terrifying. It's giving evidence.
You have eyes on Eden 3.
Why the ocean's terrifying.
Following Eden 3's trail.
Proceed with caution. The target's threat level is being re-evaluated.
I'm sorry, what?
Do not engage it alone.
Affirmative.
Hold on, why are the captions so large? Okay, I fixed them. What creature are you going after right now? Is it the T-Rex? Is it a Gigantosaurus? Is that the one? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I really hope it's not a creature that can camouflage. It's a T-Rex! It's a T-Rex! It's a T-Rex! Because that's the sound that scientists believe that they actually made.
Rendezvous in my position. Target is in the AO.
That is a terrifying thing to hear in the woods. Or anywhere, I guess.
What's the status?
Why were you getting interference? A pistol?
After rendezvous, please leave the squad to arrive.
You think a pistol's gonna do anything? You're out of your mind if you think that that's gonna help. I had a feeling that it was gonna come up behind. How is it so quiet with its heavy freaking footsteps? I don't know if a T-Rex would actually be that quiet coming up to its prey. That would be a terrifying thing. Azun News.
We are the Azun News channel. It is our responsibility to keep you updated on all matters pertaining to the prehistoric emergence.
Thank you.
GPAC has officially launched the first phase of their defense initiative. They have issued a public statement detailing this development. To all member nations, we are proud to announce the establishment of specialized response units, fully trained, managed, and funded by GPAC. These elite forces are designed to handle prehistoric threats and ensure public safety. Should a threat arise, please contact these units through your local authorities. Due to their limited numbers, priority will be given to urban areas and regions with priority citizens. Rest assured, additional forces are undergoing rigorous training to expand our response capabilities. Your safety remains our top priority. Stay vigilant and trust in GPAC. While GPAC's promises bring hope, their initiatives come with substantial costs. Stay tuned as we uncover news regarding GPAC's newly formed special forces.
How much is that gonna cost in both human lives and actual monetary cost.
A T-Rex has been spotted stalking residents in Laurel, Montana.
That's terrifying.
No civilian casualties have been reported. This particular T-Rex has captivated public attention due to its mysterious nature. It is widely being referred to as
the Daba? Why does it have a particular weird nature?
In response to growing public distress, GPAC deployed a specialized strike force to neutralize the creature. Tragically, 2 members lost their lives during the operation.
Oh, that's not
GPAC has since
surprising.
confirmed that the dinosaur was in fact successfully neutralized to ensure public safety.
Was it?
We
Was it
may
actually?
never understand the mystery behind the Dubba.
I have a feeling it's not actually destroyed and they're keeping it. They're gonna pull a Jurassic World and try to keep
GPAC has
it.
detailed phase 1 of their campaign, which aims to resolve the Quetzalcoatlus threat. These Asdarkadai pterosaurs have become a top priority due to their inherent danger and rapid migration across the Western Hemisphere. GPAC's statement regarding this campaign is as follows.
Take them down. Just take them all down.
As part of the defense initiative, we are committed to controlling the population of the Asdarkadai pterosaurs. Our specialized forces have successfully neutralized 19,735 Quetzalcoatlus.
That's so many!
losses. However, to sustain this campaign, we are imposing a 10% emergency tariff across all member nations.
There it
Your
is.
continued support is vital in keeping our world secure.
There's the monetary
We at
cost.
Easton News question whether brute force is the right solution to this crisis.
Well, what would the other...
In just the first week of the initiative, 987 soldiers have lost their lives.
Okay, pause. They took out almost 20,000 of them to lose almost 1,000 soldiers. That's not great, but that's not as bad as it really could have been. Look at how big they are. Look how big those pterosaurs are compared to the frickin' house. They're as wide, if not more, than that house's roof. Like, take them down. They are capable of kidnapping people and then dropping them over and over and over again.
The mass
But there's
spending
the
on
physical
firepower
cost of
has
losing
already
people
triggered
and the money.
inflation, with experts warning us that this war is unlikely to end anytime soon.
Well, more dinosaurs keep showing up.
Despite GPAC's claim of neutralizing nearly 20,000 Quetzalcoatlus, their population continues to surge.
They need to stop breeding.
This campaign could easily stretch on for years.
530,000?
The war against the Asdarkadai has already cost more than $1.32 billion. Experts project expenses could surpass $1 trillion before the conflict ends.
Oh my gosh.
Furthermore, GPAC has introduced tariff exemptions for wealthy individuals and corporations that make significant financial contributions.
Oh goody, so it's the regular people that are failing
According to GPAC, cities
and
like
suffering.
Washington, D.C., Buffalo, and Pittsburgh are now free of Quetzalcoatlus. However, eyewitness reports suggest sightings of flying creatures in these regions. To gain further insight, we now turn to Corbin Brenner, reporting live from Buffalo, New York.
That's right. I'm standing here in sunny Buffalo, New York.
You're not going to be staying for very
and as of
long.
yet, no news on the elusive Pterosaurus. I've spoken to many locals and still have no reports to substantiate that they've migrated this far north. I'll update you as I get more information.
Would they actually be able to
Back you.
survive?
Leave the camera. Go, go, go.
Would they actually be able to survive in colder climates? I'm pretty much asking would I'd be safe in Canada. My God, your face is big. Oh, that's something I would love to know is what is the decibel count for their, I guess, roar? For their call, what would be the actual decibel? How in pain would I be from my eardrums? Would they be ready to burst?
The U.S. East Coast is now under a state of emergency.
Of course it is.
All residents are ordered to remain indoors. A massive Asdarkadai invasion is underway. GPAC response teams have been deployed across multiple states. However, the sheer number of these creatures are overwhelming the forces. Early reports reports indicate this species is even more resilient than the Quetzalcoatlus. Its greater mass allows it to withstand heavier gunfire, making it more difficult to bring down.
Awesome.
Experts have confirmed that these pterosaurs first emerged in Romania, likely nesting in remote regions and avoiding human detection. However, their sudden mass migration to the U.S. East Coast remains an enigma, with no known natural explanation for such a movement. The fact that their arrival coincides with the ongoing war is a coincidence that cannot be overlooked.
Are they growing in intelligence, or is someone leading them? What is happening here? What is happening? How is this animal kingdom just destroying everything?
Under investigation and has been closed indefinitely due to growing safety concerns. A zookeeper, whose identity will remain anonymous, intentionally released Oompi Jr. from his enclosure. The worker has since been terminated.
Let's go!
although they have
Let's go,
stated that
Oompi!
They were saving him.
Let's get him out of there.
An illness has spread among the zoo staff. Reports indicate that a significant number of the zookeepers have fallen ill, with several hospitalized. The nature
Of
the
course,
illness
there's
remains
that too now.
unidentified. One of the now hospitalized zookeepers claims that Oompi never contracted tuberculosis. Instead, they allege that the Toronto Zoo's shareholders fabricated the diagnosis to cover up the true cause of Oompi's death and avoid a shutdown. This has sparked speculation that Oompi's death and the illness among zookeepers could be correlated. As the Toronto Zoo faces legal scrutiny, concerns grow for the zookeepers battling this unknown illness, and for Oompi Jr., who remains missing.
Leave him alone! Let him grow! Let him get big! I guess a lot of these animals too would also carry diseases and be immune to a certain number or degree that we wouldn't be.
A terrifying insect has been spotted in the country.
Terrifying.
This creature is known as the Meganeura.
Meganeura.
At this time, authorities strongly advise keeping all windows and doors securely shut, both in homes and in vehicles.
Looks like a giant dragonfly.
This griffin fly is the largest insect alive, with a wingspan of over 2 feet. While it frightens many, it doesn't pose a threat to humans unless provoked.
What the fudge does it do?
The Meganeura has been seen to prey on toads, spiders,
I'm okay with that.
and dragonflies.
I'm okay with the spiders, not the dragonflies. Leave them alone.
Control the insect populations. As a result, France is experiencing a massive surge in pest populations, devastating the country's crops.
Oh, goody.
Once a thriving $200 billion industry supporting nearly 500,000 jobs, France's agricultural sector is now in turmoil.
From giant
Furthermore,
dragonflies.
tourism has declined significantly since the pest crisis, pushing France towards an economic disaster.
Who knew?
Despite the ongoing Starkadai War, GPAC has reaffirmed its commitment to handling other prehistoric threats.
Who knew it would take insects to bring France down?
In response to the active Meganeura crisis, they have issued the following statement. The emergence of Meganeura poses a significant threat to France. To address this crisis, GPAC has deployed a specialized force armed with an experimental pesticide designed to eliminate insects the size of Meganeura and smaller. Residents may contact local authorities for assistance.
Oh,
Rest
goody.
assured, this crisis will soon be contained.
How is using a experimental pesticide? It's gonna
However,
make the
public
populace
concern is
sick.
mounting over GPAC's use of an experimental, possibly untested pesticide in populated areas. Adding to the unease, GPAC has not disclosed the pesticide's ingredients or potential side effects.
Of course they're not!
with many questioning this approach.
Of course they're not, because they don't want people worrying when there's population death. They're gonna be like, but it's all in the grand scheme of making sure everybody's safe and everyone can go outside.
A tragic incident recently took
no,
place in Brazil.
no.
Camila Nascimento, aged 25, was found dead from massive bite wounds while searching for her missing cat. The injuries bear an eerie resemblance to a long-extinct predator. While unconfirmed, many fear
Don't say that
the
the story claims it's prey. First of all, can we talk about that caption? And then why the fudge did the footage just cut out? What? Part of me is like, saber-toothed tiger? Because you mentioned cat, so my brain just kind of went, could it be a saber-toothed tiger?
Lola.
Bad kitty.
Lola. Do you want some treats?
Oh, something's gonna get a treat today. Oh, something's gonna get a treat today. Oh, something's gonna get something to nibble on. Shake the bag of treats. I freaking knew it! Oh my god, that's a bad kitty. That's not Lola. That's a real big bad kitty. That's a big kitty. I'm so glad I don't have to see that footage because I don't want to know how badly it could tear up a person. I'm good.
The Smilodon populator has re-emerged, weighing up to 400 pounds and capable of reaching speeds of 30 miles per hour. This apex predator is unlike anything modern society has faced. Its strength and ambush tactics may make it the most dangerous prehistoric creature.
Oh yeah, because they travel around in packs. Oh
Across
god.
Brazil, deep holes are forming in populated areas. Where these formations appear, so do the saber-toothed cats. With these predators now prowling city streets and rural towns alike, Brazil itself has become their hunting ground.
That is terrifying.
GPAC forces are patrolling major cities, staying true to their mission of protecting civilians. However, their focus remains on urban centers, leaving smaller towns and rural areas dangerously exposed to
There's no
Smilodon
protecting yourself
attacks.
against that, especially if it's a pack
Those
tactic
outside
creature.
protected zones are left to discover their own means of protection against the creature.
Flamethrower?
With the federal government and GPAC prioritizing urban regions, many and vulnerable towns have turned to a questionable source of protection.
Protection's protection at that point.
The cartels.
I literally was thinking
Amid
it.
a global firearms shortage, these criminal organizations have taken advantage of the crisis, flooding the black market with weapons and selling them to desperate locals.
It was in my mind. I didn't want to say anything out
The
loud, but
emergence of Smilodon has inadvertently increased the strength of the cartels, deepening their grip on Brazil's most vulnerable communities.
at that point, protection's protection.
Now, those outside the GPAC protected zones have little choice but to rely on the criminal organizations. Until special forces extend their reach, many will remain trapped between prehistoric terror and the growing power of the cartels.
Yeah, well, when it's between life and death, I think a lot of people are going to go with life.
Things have increased exponentially since our last broadcast. They have started to displace a concerning number of people.
We got 2 new creatures, now we're getting a third.
Locate those housed within 1 mile of a formation. However, they have since now discontinued the service for budgetary reasons and left those affected responsible for their own relocation.
They've got no more money for it
The
anymore.
water openings are confirmed to be linked to the water level rising. Coastal regions will soon experience increased floodings. While
that's not good.
Prehistoric emergence threatens our way of life, we must hold on to hope. History has shown that humanity can adapt. Humanity will adapt. Viewers, stay vigilant, stay prepared, and above all, stay safe.
Yeah, it's easier said than done when you have to deal with Quetzalcoatlus, saber-toothed tigers, T-Rex, giant frickin' dragonflies, giant snakes. Like, no! There's just too much chaos! Oh, do we get a post-credit scene? What's happening here? Created by Izun. I told you, they did not kill the Daba. They captured it. I
This is
freaking knew it.
Dr. Adrian Holloway, log entry 003. I asked why we were researching prehistoric creatures. They just told me not to ask.
I would ask. I would always
guess
ask.
that knowledge is above my pay grade. Earlier today, GPAC relocated my team to a U.S. military facility, one I will refer to as Paradise Ranch.
It's not paradise.
We've been informed that live specimens, including Quetzalcoatlus, Smilodon, and others are currently being held here.
Of course they
However, our team has been assigned to an entirely different subject.
The T-Rex, the Dabba.
The creature on the news. The one the public is calling the, Daba, is currently being transported to this very facility.
None of it's gonna go very well.
I can't believe it.
Oh,
Our containment
boy.
protocols are ready, but there is ongoing debate over its dietary requirements.
Meat. Lots and lots of meat.
This dinosaur we're researching, it's a scientific marvel. A true wonder of the world.
You're too excited for this.
I'm honestly not sure what to expect, but
Death. Expect
I somehow
death.
know my team and I won't be disappointed.
Oh, you fool. You're too enthusiastic for what's about to happen.
Log entry 004. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Its fleshy footpads muffle its steps far more effectively than those of a typical T-Rex.
So it's able to stealth?
Initial measurements place its weight at 16,734 pounds.
Holy
and its
crap.
height at 12.5 feet at the hip.
It's so big,
We've
dude.
already trimmed sections of its hair to study regrowth patterns, and later today, we'll be extracting tissue and blood samples for further analysis. Using the DNA methylation clock, we aim to estimate the specimen's true age. Physically, it appears healthy, but it seems uncomfortable. I think I'm going to have the team delay further testing for a day or two. The creature needs time to adjust to its new home.
It's captured in like a 30 by 30 foot cage. Of course it's gonna be uncomfortable.
The results are...
We jumped so far.
I don't know what to make of any of this.
Come on, tell us.
As a scientist, I'm not even sure I believe it myself.
Oh, come on, give me the
The
news.
specimen is somehow an infant.
I'm sorry, what?
It's still growing.
Freaking what?
It hasn't even come close to reaching its full size.
It's 12.5 feet!
There's something else. No one has ever seen it sleep since its arrival. Not once. I asked my superiors how they even managed to transport it here. They told me it took 7.6 milligrams of carfentanil to sedate this thing.
Holy crap, dude.
Then, there's the issue with the equipment. Flickering monitors, faulty lights, security feed interruptions.
I mean, it did
On
interfere with the
paper, it's
comms.
all just a technical malfunction, but
It's watching.
can it? Is it?
It's looking at you. It is looking at you, dude. Oh, that's effed up. What is wrong with this thing? Oh, back the heck up, man, with this Planet of the Apes crap. No. No. That's where you're gonna end. I need the next episode so quickly. Prehistoric Emergence is fantastic. If you have not yet checked out Azun Studios, link in the description below to go and watch. This was fantastic. I need more. See, I love dinosaur horror. This has a different kind of take on it, a different kind of approach, something very weird and supernatural, paranormal, and I'm so freaking here for it, dude. I want more of it. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought about this. If there are any videos I'd like to see me react to in the future, give me some suggestions down below, I take them all into consideration. And if you're new around here and you've been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!